Ron Severini, 1971, you started with the Ringling Circus in Clown College. You had a lot of roles with the circus over many years. And one of them in 1977 was kind of a unique and new program show that Kenneth Feld came up with, and Irvin Feld. Tell me a little bit about it.
That was Ringling Brothers and Barnum Bailey Thrill Circus. I believe it was the first ever Ringling Brothers and Barnum Bailey Thrill Circus, and it was an outdoor show. It was at the Ohio State Fair in Dayton, Ohio, and it was you would pay to go in to see the park and the festival, and then there was a free show. And it was actually unbelievable. I mean, I always thought that should be a show that they should continue right now. It's almost 50 years ago, though. It's 1977.
And so when you think about it, I mean, this was not the traditional circus at all.
No.
It was outdoors,
it was
right?
all thrill acts. A lot of high acts because there was, tens of thousands of people that were watching this. So it was Carl Wallenda and Philippe Petit walking wires, and 4 herds of elephants. It was the Diano elephants, Murray Hill elephants, I think the Christiani elephants. One act after the next.
Including
the zucchinis with I think there were 2 cannons. The show was just
the Rick's Bears were there, and I think that when you look back on the lucky people, the fortunate people who got to see that really unique circus performance, how many times a day would that happen? You remember?
I think we did, 40-something years ago. I think they did 3 shows a day there. And I was only there for a week. I think at the end of August 22nd to the 28th, 1977. Dayton, Ohio. It was unbelievable. They gave us these Ringling Brothers Barnum Bailey Thrill Circus posters to give out, and we went to 40 cities in 40 days, and promoting and advertising and advancing the date, and it was the first time and the only time. And I think Kenneth, if you're listening, you should do this again. The Thrill Circus would be a fabulous thing for people, families to go and see now.
One of the great attractions was this big elephant that had tusks.
Oh yes. At the time they called him Big Tommy, and from the Dianos elephants, and then later on they rebranded and named it King Tusk, the largest mammal to walk on the face of the earth at the time. A sweetheart of an elephant, I got a picture on top of the tusks, and that was one of my prize pictures that I ever got.
So the Ringling Brothers Barnum Bailey Thrill Circus of August 1977. If you could describe it to us, tell us about what we would see when we would walk down the Midway at the Ohio State Fair.
Oh, well, you're going to go all the way down to the Midway, and then there's this big grandstand show for people that wanted to sit, but most of them were high acts. So because they had the knocks, the sway poles, and we had a helicopter act, and they had the Yuko Zucchini cannons.
2 cannons, yeah.
2 cannons, and the high wire. They had both Carl Wallenda and Philippe Petit. Philippe Petit was the guy that strung a wire between the 2 World Trade Centers, so he became, worldwide recognition. So having Philippe Petit there was just an amazing thing, just to have the 2 best wire walkers on the planet there as well. And the show was free, so you got much more than your money's worth.
Ron Severini, thanks for sharing that memory on Circus.